I am at CES 2025, where yet another gaming handheld has been unveiled, and this time it is the MSI Claw 8 AI Plus. And lucky me, I've managed to get hands-on with the device. Coming in at $899.99 with a UK price still yet to be confirmed, the MSI Claw 8 is super duper steep when compared to alternatives on the market. But do the improved specs actually justify its price point? Let's start off by talking about the design. The first thing you'll notice about the handheld when looking at it is the color. It's super unique when compared to alternative handhelds on the market, which usually stick to black or white, or if they're feeling outlandish, maybe a grey. However, the MSI Claw 8 is actually a weird shimmery gold colour. I'm going to be completely honest, I don't like it, but it will be to someone's taste. Moving on, the ergonomic design is super duper comfortable. Holding it feels great, it doesn't feel awkward in any way whatsoever, and all of the buttons are on the top half of the device, so they're within reach super easily. The screen is 8 inches, as the name suggests. It's 120 Hz and Full HD. This was a tad disappointing, I must admit. A load of other handhelds have slowly started scaling up the resolutions of their screens, so Full HD feels like a little bit of a step down. I will say the screen looks pretty good, but it doesn't compare to OLED counterparts by any means. Ports wise, you get 2 Thunderbolt ports as well as a micro SD card slot. Obviously, every handheld needs one of those. While the device isn't to my taste, style-wise, the specifications definitely are right up my alley. You get an Intel Core Ultra 7-258V 2.2 processor, which is a little bit insane to say. This is paired with an Intel Arc 140V GPU, and both of these put together makes for absolutely a fantastic performance. Theoretically, this should provide you with better performance when compared to the AMD Ryzen Z1 Extreme chip, which is in a majority of the last generation handhelds. However, since my demo was quite short, I wasn't able to actually monitor frames or put the device through any vigorous testing. So I can't really comment on how the output compares to alternatives when it comes to frames or numbers. But in just using the device, I can say that the gameplay was super duper smooth and the graphics were fantastic. You also get 32GB of RAM, which is fantastic. I'm glad that MSI has taken on feedback that a lot of the community had when it came to gaming handhelds. People really were having issues with the lower RAM amounts, so to see MSI ramp it up to 32GB, I am very happy. There is also a 1TB SSD in the device, which is pretty good. Now, the main star of the show, if I do say so myself. The MSI Claw 8 has an 80 watt-hour battery in it, which is absolutely fantastic, and the highest on the market right now, paired with the Asus ROG Ally X, which also has an 80 watt-hour battery. While I wasn't able to demo the device for a super long period of time to see how the battery held up, I am really excited to get it in for a full review just to take advantage of that huge battery. Hopefully the rest of the specs are optimized to run quite efficiently and therefore not drain the battery super quickly, and you can actually take advantage of 80 watt-hours. I can't get over it, that's amazing. When actually playing games on the device, they are really smooth. It is just disappointing that the screen can't take advantage of the output that you'd be expecting here. Loading times were super fast. I barely had to wait when games were booting up or when I was loading between levels. Everything was just really quick. Overall, it is a powerhouse of a device with some pretty beefy specs, which are all crammed into a really comfortable chassis, which might not be to my taste visually, but that's not the end of the world. The main issue I have is the screen only being Full HD rather than something a little bit more, and the lack of OLED is a little bit disappointing, but these are easily made up for by the massive battery in this thing. So in my opinion, it does make sense why this device costs so much. You're paying a premium for these better specifications, and you only need to buy this thing if you really do want these specifications. If you're looking for cheaper alternatives, there are tons available on the market. But what do you guys think about this price tag? Let me know down in the comments below. If you've liked this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the Mirror Gaming channel. We do tons of gaming and hardware content. This has been Jasmine from the Mirror Gaming team, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!